diabolic beast!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the TWA Wrestling Extravaganza. We are here in Las Vegas, Nevada, the Allegiant Stadium for TWA Roll the Dice. We are live in front of the biggest crowd we've ever had, over 70,000 fans in attendance. You all have paid for your seat, but you're only going to need the edge of it, because this show, I tell you, is going to be absolutely insane. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Paul Stevens, and I am your commentator for tonight. But not only that, we have our very own guest commentator for the first ever TWA Roll the Dice. We have the father of Trey Dangerous, who we'll be seeing later tonight. Trust me, we're going to be seeing Trey Dangerous here tonight, but we'll also be hearing his father, Theodore Williams Jr. So, let's send it over to him right now. Theodore, how are you doing?
Hello, beautiful people. It's Theodore Williams Jr., father of the one and only Trey Dangerous, here with you today at the beautiful Allegiant Stadium in wonderful, well, I mean, they are right. They owe me some money. Las Vegas, okay? Man, we are in front of the largest crowd ever at a TWA event. It is amazing. This place is packed with 70,000 screaming fans, and they're losing their minds. This is definitely going to be the biggest show that they've ever seen here in Vegas. Seeing as their team is the Raiders, it's not a lot of competition, but we are definitely about to show out tonight.
Well, all right, Theo. We still have such an amazing show for you all tonight. First off, we start off with the Money in the Bank contract ladder match between Samoa Joe, who's making his return after having that eye injury at TWA Episode 3 over 158 days ago, when John Moxley poked the eye of Samoa Joe with a pencil, which, you know, obviously wasn't good for the eye of Samoa Joe. He had a completely torn retina. He had to get surgery on that eye in order to just come back to wrestling, period. And I hear that he's been walking around backstage with a huge eye patch on his eye. We'll see how that affects him tonight, but overall I'm excited, and without further ado, let's get into the first match. Well, here we go. First part of the action here tonight, of course, joined by Theodore Williams Jr. here in his own skybox. I'm at my desk, but Theodore, what are your thoughts on this match? What do you have going into this?
Boy, I'm excited for this one. I really think that Bruce is going to take it. I like this man. Bruce is
Yeah, I agree with that. You know, Drew is, of course, facing off with Samoa Joe, but then again, Samoa Joe's got this chip on his shoulder, as you say. He's got that injured eye. You know, going into this one, I guess at a disadvantage. Of course, Drew McIntyre, probably the fan favorite, and of course, Samoa Joe is being awaited by Drew McIntyre. Drew just pacing back and forth I'd be jittery too. This is the biggest show we've ever had.
He looks ready for his opponent.
And of course, his opponent Samoa Joe, who a pretty penny time ago, he was injured by the Golden Standard champion John Moxley. Which is kind of funny because your son is actually facing John Moxley later on tonight. Samoa Joe making his march to the ring.
Beat up eyeball.
Right. John Moxley reverting to any means necessary to defeat Samoa Joe in the third episode of TWA. Here you see the referee sort of getting in the way between Drew McIntyre and Samoa Joe. Joe was granted this match. Drew McIntyre said he wanted anybody, and he meant anybody, to face off against him tonight. And let's get into the introduction by our ringer. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the first introductions of this show, I want to thank you all for coming out to TWA Roll The Dice. And this crowd seems to dig it. Now with that being said, let's get into the introductions for the first ever match in TWA Roll The Dice. Introducing first, from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 265 pounds, he is the Money in the Bank contract holder, Drew McIntyre. McIntyre is going to have a height advantage and a weight disadvantage in this one. That's what it's happening. And his opponent, from Huntington Beach, California, weighing in at 282 pounds, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe, he's called the Samoan. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to you first the referee for this match, so that way he can explain the rules to these two competitors. So, men, please come closer. Alright, thank you, gentlemen. Now, this one's pretty simple. Grab that ladder back there, climb up it, grab the briefcase. Winner holds it. Alright? I want you guys to stay clean and don't make each other bleed, because I've got my gloves in the back. Okay, we good? Alright, let's get this one started. Have a good match, boys. Here we go, these two staring down all this for the Money in the Bank contract. As I was saying earlier, the bell tolls. Samoa Joe, the Samoan submission machine. But this is a ladder match. How's that going to help him at all? These two just staring each other down. Who's going to blink first? Who's going to swing first? Oh! A slap by McIntyre, and now Samoa Joe ground and pound on Drew McIntyre. McIntyre able to get Joe off of him. And a knee over the top. Oh my God! Taking out Samoa Joe on the outside. Look at this. Now, what's McIntyre going to go for? Look at this. Might be going for a suplex here. Oh, Joe able to reverse it. And a snap suplex by Joe.
Nice move, Big Joe.
Look at this. And now, Samoa Joe. Look at this. Quick strikes. Quick strikes on Drew McIntyre. Look at this, scoops him up. Michinoku driver. Oh. McIntyre might be in trouble in the early goings here.
Looking hurt down there.
Look at this, and now Joe just a face wash across the head. Yet again.
Oh, mercy.
Just washing the boot across the face of McIntyre. But I'm not sure if that's gonna hurt. If that's gonna hurt him as much as it's just gonna anger him more and fire him up. Look at this, over and over again.
Trying to dance on his head?
I guess so. Now, look at this, Joe pulling out the trash can from underneath the ring.
Out of nowhere, even.
Look at this. Pops it up. Oh! drops the trash can, and McIntyre drops Joe on the trash can. Look at this. Joe might be in trouble. He landed hard on that shoulder on the trash can. Look at this. Goes to the apron. Senton bomb off the top into the trash can and through Samoa Joe.
Oh, he's hurt. That one got it.
Now he's got the trash can in hand. And oh my goodness, over and over again. It's a ruthless attack on Samoa Joe. And look, usually, if you hit someone with a metal trash can, which I don't recommend doing, that could slice up the back. Once you bend up that trash can, you can use like razor. What's that? The fire extinguisher.
Put Joe out.
What's he gonna do? He's weathered the early storm of Joe. Now he's gonna put it out. Look at this, strangle him with the fire extinguisher.
That's just dirty.
Look at this, emptying it out. And a second time. He took a little bit of a pause there. And one final time, trying to extinguish Joe for good.
You really trying to put that man out for life, ain't you?
Look at this, now what's gonna happen? Look at this, using the fire extinguisher to the back. Now Joe wallowing around in the fire extinguisher, and look, the fire extinguisher contents, and now McIntyre trying to make it to the briefcase. He's got to reach that handle, not exactly the bottom of the briefcase. Look at this, he's there. Oh, look at this, Samoa Joe able to move the ladder back somewhat, taking McIntyre away. And now Joe climbing up, shots to the ribs. What's gonna happen here? Oh my God, superplex to the outside. McIntyre hit the ropes on the way down. McIntyre could be hurt, but Joe facing away from the briefcase. He's right there. Just turn around and reach for the briefcase. Oh my God! Senton from the top of the ladder.
He's going for the kill.
Look at this. One more time. Let's get a replay of that one. Joe goes from the top down almost through Drew McIntyre. That could have broken a rib or something. And now Joe pulling himself back into the ring, trying to make it to the briefcase. Look at this. Reaching for the briefcase. Can't quite get there. And that's where the height advantage for Drew's going to come in somewhat. Also a reach advantage for Drew. Drew able to trying to climb back in. I'm not sure how Drew's still moving. Look at this, Joe sees him and he climbs. He's grabbing the briefcase, trying to move quicker. Look at this. Look at this, oh my God, knocking over the ladder. Samoa Joe hanging on to the briefcase somehow. And that takes extreme grip strength. I can barely do a pull-up. And Joe able to hold 282 pounds on a string. Look at this, oh my God. He's hanging on with one hand. Look at this, McIntyre reaching. Can't quite get there. But that chair might swing over and over again on Samoa Joe. Joe still somehow hanging on, and not for long. Landing hard on that metal ladder. And this crowd can't believe it. Look at this, tosses the chair, Claymore kick to the outside. Joe could be out. That chair ricocheted into the face of Samoa Joe. Look at this. Drew's there. Can he pull it down? He does! Drew McIntyre able to win this one. These two went back and forth. put their bodies on the line, but congratulations to Drew McIntyre.
Ladies and gentlemen, really quick before we get into our second match, I'd like to show you all what transpired at TWA On The House, our first ever house show, where it was a 7-man over-the-top rope battle royal to determine the challenger to the X Factor Championship here tonight against Seth Rollins. It would come down to Bryan Danielson, AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and Roman Reigns. It would be those 4 men out of the 7 who would end up at the end of this tournament. What a Final Four that it was. So I'd like to show you all that right now, and then we can get into the second match on this card.
Thank you, prior to me. So these 4 would go at it. It was a Final Four for these 4 men to try and face off against that man, Seth Rollins, for the X Factor Championship. An RKO right there from Randy Orton, and Randy Orton was sort of going an RKO rampage. Watch this. AJ Styles is going to go to the outside of the ropes. This springboard and an RKO out of nowhere.
Oh man, that was brutal.
The crowd couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it at my desk. Randy Orton was about to win it all, but then Roman Reigns would hit a spear and eliminate him out of the fatal 4-way. Out of the battle royal. My apologies. Seth Rollins would get up, start laughing at Orton for doing all of that and being eliminated that quickly. Orton would then let his anger out and actually, as you can see, Seth Rollins begging off Randy Orton, who would chase him down and attack him RKO on the stage out of nowhere.
Oh man, that was brutal.
And then it would come down to 3. Reigns was circled, and Bryan Danielson would jump on the back of Roman Reigns to try and slow him down. Now, as you can see, Roman Reigns bandaged up from the brutal battle that he had with Trent Andrews. As you can see, Bryan Danielson trying to eliminate Roman Reigns, and they both eliminated Reigns. Styles thought that he won, but Bryan Danielson was able to hold on. These 2 would then face off one-on-one. Who was going to go to TWA Roll The Dice? We already know the answer, but these 2 did not yet. Just staring each other down, circling each other. They would go for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock. Excuse me. They would go for the Greco-Roman knuckle lock and a sweep to the injured leg. That leg was injured by Drew McIntyre. You gotta think that, and then Bryan would roll his way out. These 2 went back and forth. He would go for the Styles Clash. Bryan is struggling there, bounces him off the ropes and bounces back into the Styles Clash. These 2 went back and forth, and it looked like Styles had this one. Went for the 450 in midair, but then Bryan caught him with the lapel lock out of nowhere. He would reach for the ropes, and obviously in a battle royal you can't make your opponent submit or win by pinfall. You have to throw them over the top rope, but this was a smart strategy by Danielson, because he would try and knock out Styles. Styles, right there you see, would go down, and he would throw him out as dead weight, because then, he'd be defenseless and wouldn't be able to fight back. It's a smart strategy by Danielson. He'd pick him up, but he would hang on. Only 1 foot would hit the ground. Right there, he had the other foot right off of the ground. Bryan thought he won. He was pointing to Rollins. He told Rollins that he was coming for him for the title. Styles made it to his feet. These 2 went back and pulled a Pele kick, landing on the apron, and then these 2 would just throw back and forth. Styles went down. Bryan Danielson would head through the ropes, and a sliding drop kick would eliminate AJ Styles. And Bryan was ecstatic. Bryan couldn't believe that he was gonna be in the main event of the first night of TWA Roll The Dice. Obviously, we weren't expecting that at that time, but that's how it is now. These two would stare down, and that is how we are brought to the main event of TWA Episode 1. TWA Roll The Dice Night 1, I apologize. It's Bryan Danielson and Seth Rollins. So that's how this one came about. So let's head on into this one. Okay, the camera. There we go. Here comes Bryan Danielson. Here he is. Bryan Danielson, you gotta think that he's coming in a little confident, but honestly, I'd have to beg to differ. Bryan Danielson went through an insane 7-man over-the-top rope battle royal, and he battled his way through that. This Bryan Danielson, formerly known as Daniel Bryan, and Daniel Bryan's whole shtick was the Yes chant. He was proud doing that here tonight. And Bryan Danielson gives into it a little bit with the crowd. And Bryan Danielson's gonna need the crowd behind him if he wants to defeat Seth Rollins here tonight.
He's ready. He's really on his chance to be here, and he's ready to go tonight.
And Bryan now just staring down the walkways, waiting, anxiously waiting on Seth Rollins to come down to the ring. And here he comes. Here comes the champion. Rollins deciding to attack from behind, not gonna head down the ramp tonight.
Oh man, that was crazy. I didn't see that coming.
The referee holding back Rollins, trying to make sure that Bryan can continue if he can. But now Rollins is ready. Rollins had all of this planned out. The bell tolls, and here we go. Oh, the LeBell Lock out of nowhere. The LeBell Lock, it's locked in.
It's a different story. You can't sneak up on him, huh? So.
Rollins is in trouble. Bryan Danielson, he's got it locked in. Is Rollins gonna make? Rollins makes it to the ropes. This is a normal match. But in championship matches, there are no countouts. In championship matches, these two can stay out here as long as they want. Bryan Danielson keeping that hold locked in. The referee, he's watching over these two on the other side of the rope. He's not going to get in between this one. This tosses him into the ring. Oh, and Rollins takes down Danielson. This off the ropes, tope, suicida through the ropes. That's suicide dive in Spanish. Bryan Danielson, he seems to be out now. Rollins tosses him in. 1, 2 kick out. The referee informing Rollins that it was only a 2. Look at this. He's going to go for that superplex into the Falcon's Arrow superplex. No, brain buster. I apologize, a brain buster from Danielson. 1, 2 kick out. Danielson starting to fire up. I wish if the referee dives out of the way. Oh, look at this. Rollins clothesline now. Back elbow. Look at this. Oh, swing blade. No, the stroke from Danielson into the label lock. Danielson takes down Rollins. Rollins is locked in the label lock. Can he get to the ropes? He tried to. Off the ropes. Leapfrog. Oh my God. Wait. Rollins hit hard. Rollins hit the ground hard.
Looks like it's working.
Yeah. Rollins is holding his leg. The referee holding off Danielson. The match. I think, yeah, the referee is waving this one off. The match is over. Rollins apparently can't continue. Rollins landed extremely hard. Yeah, the stretcher is coming out. Danielson, and you really hate to see that. Danielson, he seems to be upset. You know, he didn't want to win this one like this, but those are the breaks, I guess.
Part of the game, man. This is happening. I hate to see this.
Yeah, you never want to see anyone hurt. Yeah, the stretcher being wheeled out.
For the goal itself, man.
Yeah.
Match is looking great.
Rollins lifting up his arm, showing that he's all right. Danielson letting Rollins know that as soon as he's back, he'll get a shot at the title. That's upsetting, though. You never want to see anything like that happen. But still, I guess congratulations to Bryan Danielson. Both men still fought very hard for the short amount of time this match went on for.
It's still a solid match, man. We're all gonna hope Seth a speedy recovery for his fight.
Yeah, we wish Seth a speedy recovery, but still, congratulations to Bryan Danielson, our Thank you all so much for watching this show. But yeah, you really get to see action like that. This was, other than this, a great night one. Thank you all so much. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the second night of action here tonight. The second of 3 nights of action. Welcome to the Allegiant Stadium for TWA Roll the Dice. We are live still in front of 70,000 screaming fans here tonight. We still have Theodore Williams Jr. who'll be joining us later on once the action actually gets started here tonight. And I hope you guys enjoy this show. There's a lot of work and a lot of people behind the scenes who put a lot of work into this show. So I hope you all enjoy, and we'll see you in the first match. Ladies and gentlemen, before we actually get into the action tonight, I want to start off with a little bit of a buffer to take your mind back 1 month ago, where Austin Aries was originally attacked on the entrance ramp before he could actually get started with a tag team match that was going to happen, that would end up happening later on in the night. But before that match could actually happen, Austin Aries would come down to the ring and call out Sami Zayn, the man who attacked him before the match that he was supposed to have could even start, which would move that match later on into the night. After Austin Aries would call out Sami Zayn would appear on the entrance ramp and call down the Honky Tonk Man and Johnny Gargano to come back from behind the crowd wall. However, Austin Aries would be prepared. He had a wooden 2x4, and he would attack both Johnny Gargano and the Honky Tonk Man. prior to, he would beat them to the punch, so to say, before they could actually get their hands on him. But before that could happen, Austin Aries was attacked from behind yet again by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn would connect with the Blue Thunder Bomb, and he would do a lot of other things, but then he would do the unthinkable. He would attack Austin Aries with a camera. He would leave multiple lacerations as well as a black eye on the eye of Austin Aries. Prior, that black eye was actually earned by being hit with the chain that Austin Aries likes to walk down to the ring with. From what I saw, he didn't have it on tonight, but hopefully, Austin Aries will be okay, so that way this match can actually go underway. And here we go. We start the show off with Austin Aries. That is Slow Chemical, one of my favorite songs of all time. And here is Austin Aries. He's got a big chance to prove himself. You can see his face all bandaged up. You know he's hurting from being hit with that camera that 1 month ago, or a month or so. Black Eye. Sami Zayn trying to attack from behind, but Aries able to beat him to the punch.
Oh man, he caught him slipping. I thought he did.
Oh, look at this. Aries sends him into the crowd.
Oh.
He tossed him into the crowd, right into the front row.
He must be hurt. He's over there for a while, buddy.
Oh, look at this.
He's coming back for
Sends
more.
him in. Oh, back elbow. Springboarding off of the barricade, and now security and our referee stepping in to calm down the situation and hopefully get Aries and this match started back in the ring.
Got real smoke, don't it? They can't even get to the ring.
Aries now in the ring, and he's showing off that he's the champion. Looking at this capacity crowd we have here in the Allegiant Stadium. As we have a quick break, thank you all for inviting us into your home tonight on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. Aries preparing, and here comes Sami Zayn being aided to the ring by our referee.
That's what he get for that old slick stuff, man. Thought he had him old quick way in.
Look at this, and now Sami trying to calm down Aries, and the referee rings the bell.
You did this to me. This is your fault. A black laceration. This is your fault. I'm gonna pay you back.
Aries now talking trash and a clothesline out of the ring. Aries in the face of Sami, and now tossing. Look at this. He's pulling down the middle strand to help the referee out of the ring. Oh, Sami tried to catch him, but a German suplex, and now raining down forearms on Sami Zayn and an uppercut again. Austin Aries, quick strikes trying to throw Sami Zayn off guard. Over and over again. Look at this. Went for the Northern Lights, but then caught that black eye. A thumb to the eye.
No, he's hurt. He's down.
Look at this. Aries is down, clutching those injured ribs. And now Sami Zayn gonna take a second to gloat.
Bro, you been getting beat up the whole round.
An axe handle to the injured back. You can see those bruises on the back, and now raining down strikes on the spine. Look at this. He's picking him up by the hair.
Oh, that's a crazy stare. I think he's.
Listen now, a headbutt. Aries not afraid of Sami Zayn. Cover. Oh, and a kick out. Kick out. Not before the referee could even get in position. A kick out, and reminding Zayn that it was only one. Look at this. And now Zayn has Aries' Spartan Championship, but will it be Aries for long? Look at this. He's lining up Aries. Oh, went for the title shot, but oh, look at this. Northern Lights 2 kick out. And now Zayn now going to target the upper shoulder. Look at this. Oh, went for the neck breaker. Rolls him up. 2. And a kick out by Zayn. Look at this. Oh, stomps on the foot. Waits a second. And a super kick. The super kick on Zayn connects, and Zayn might be hurt. What's Aries gonna go for now? Look at this, picks him up and now tosses him over near the rampway. And now Zayn yet again begging off Aries.
He was big and bad a second ago, huh?
Look at this, trying to get away. Austin Aries walking slowly towards, oh, look at this, trying to get out of there. Oh, and he trips on the ramp. He trips on the ramp and falls up the stage. Talk about failing upwards. And now Aries slowly just stalking towards Zayn like a horror movie villain. Now Zayn trying to crawl away. Zayn still begging off Aries. Look at this, Zayn trying to get away. Look at the fear, the paranoia in Zayn's eyes. Trying to just keep his distance. Look at this, oh, Zayn, oh, throws the curtain into the face of Aries. And now I believe they're heading backstage, heading to the backstage area. And there they are, they're in the backstage area. Aries now just looking around for Zayn. Zayn's hidden somewhere. Oh, look at this, has a sledgehammer. Oh, German suplex. And now, look at this, what's he gonna do now? Now that he's actually got Zayn in his hands. Oh, and a rake to the eyes. Went for the sledgehammer shot again, over and over again, can't connect. Look at this, a back elbow. Zayn is in some trouble. Oh, look at this. Aries struggling with the cameraman. Look at this. I think he got it. He's got the camera. Oh, no. And now, Zayn suffers the same fate. The camera breaking over the head of Sami Zayn. Look at this. Cover. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And now Zayn. You can see Zayn is bleeding. Zayn's busted open from that camera. And those are very expensive cameras. You can't just break those easily. Austin Aries using his full force. Look at that.
Camera tore him up, huh?
Zayn is busted open. Might even have a broken nose. You can see a little bit of blood coming from the nose. Look at this. He's got a storage crate.
Boy's trying to kill
this. Oh, an attack from behind. Now Zayn, if you think about it, Zayn's really upset because Austin Aries was a part of the Joint of Jokers a while back. He tried to turn into a good guy, and look at this, slamming the top of the crate onto the back of Austin Aries. Now what's the plan? But Zayn has obviously had his problems with John Moxley and the Joint of Jokers as a whole. Look at this, and now Aries just trying to reach out for something to get back to his feet. Look at this, and now Zayn stepping on the ankle of Austin Aries.
Oh, that one hurt.
Aries is in trouble. Look at this. He's gonna slam it into his ribs. Oh, a low blow. A low blow using any means necessary.
Oh, caught him in the baby maker.
Is Austin Aries. Look at this. Oh, went for the unprettier Blue Thunderbomb. These two going back and forth. Koji clutch. No. Backslide driver. No. Oh, and a knee to the ribs. These two going back and forth. Reversal after reversal. And now just shoving him to the ground. Look at this, and now Zayn is heading. Who the? Is that? No way. I don't think he even works here. It is! That's Orange Cassidy! Orange Cassidy is here!
Did he just pop out of a box?
He was hiding in the storage crate.
Is he like the birthday present or something?
Sami Zayn trying to shake the hand of Orange Cassidy. And Cassidy doesn't seem to oblige.
My boy got a picture of himself on his shirt.
That he does. Orange Cassidy just has his hands in his pocket. Oh! And just a slap. A slap by Sami Zayn. Look at this.
He slapped him so hard he got naked.
Cassidy now preparing. What's he gonna do? Sami Zayn is turned away from Orange Cassidy. This is the orange punch. The orange punch. Now look at this. He falls right into the hands of Austin Aries.
And the ref just standing there ain't doing nothing now.
Got him a punishing blow. It's no disqualification.
So you can just bring whoever you want?
Yeah.
Huh?
Any outside interference, and now he's got the guillotine locked in. He's got the guillotine. Is Zayn gonna tap? Zayn's in trouble. Zayn's been hurt this entire match. Aries has pretty much taken over in this final stretch. Is he gonna tap? He's right there, and he does. He taps out. Sami Zayn taps out. And the referee goes back into the arena to get the championship. And Austin Aries retains the Spartan Championship. What a battle.
Good work, Aries. Good work.
A battle. Apparently, Theo has left his post. I'll just call it for the rest of this celebration sequence. Sami Zayn is hurt and now lording the championship over him. Cassidy has just escaped his box. Look at this. Cassidy, is he gonna attack Aries from behind? No. Oh, Cassidy almost got swung on by Aries. I don't think Cassidy is not a very talkative person, and I think Aries realizes what Cassidy wants. And Cassidy, is he gonna do it? He does. The hands are in the pockets. Well, I guess that I'll just call it for the rest. Congratulations to Austin Aries on retaining his championship, though. And now up next we have Tag Team Championship action.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a match that one was that we just witnessed. But we still have one more match before the night is over. So let's get into the ladder match for the Tag Team Championships.
The following contest is a ladder match to determine the inaugural TWA World Tag Team Champion. Well, what a match. Well, here comes Rated RKO. Randy Orton, two complete opposites. Look at this. Got the pyro. They're even doing there's even a mashup between Burn My Light and Metalingus, the two theme songs. God, what a match that last one was, but I think this one might live up to the hype. These two. Oh. Edge. Slowing down Orton to get to the ring. I think he's getting ready for his pyro to go off. Oh, and look at this. Edge's pyro goes off in a blaze of glory. Look at all that. That's more than Randy Orton has. And now these two heading down, and look at this. Edge waving to the crowd. It's been a little bit since we've seen him.
Hey, how we doing?
Oh, apparently Theodore Williams is back.
Oh yeah, I'm back in. I had to take a break, y'all.
Rated RKO are here. And now Edge catching a piggyback ride down to the ring. And Randy Orton goes on with it. I think, Randy Orton might be exhausted. Edge is a pretty heavy dude. No offense to him. Edge wants him to come on. Now, there's these two staring up at that ladder and the tag team championships. Edge is ready, Orton is ready, and Edge looking out at the crowd. Oh my goodness, Randy Orton just fell over. And the crowd is laughing. The crowd is laughing as Randy Orton just fell over. Not sure if Theodore Williams saw his monitor, but Randy Orton just fell over on his way into the ring, and now Randy seems upset. Randy's upset. He's yelling at the crowd to not laugh. Oh, and here comes Southern Strong Style. Look at this.
He's getting a ride to the ring, huh?
Yep. And now AJ Styles is getting prepared, and look, Honky Tonk Man makes it to the ring, but from my view, I think AJ Styles might be a little starstruck, looking out at this humongous crowd. And it happens to the best of us. But I think he might have been leaving his partner, the Honky Tonk Man, to the wolf, so to speak. And now look at this. And now look at this. And now Randy Orton and Edge, rated RKO, are now beating down
Y'all can't beat Elvis up like that, man. He's a legend.
the famous Elvis impersonator, the Honky Tonk Man. Oh, Styles went under the ladder. That's bad luck. Double clotheslines. And look at this. Styles goes over the top rope and takes out Orton. Never seen Honky Tonk Man do that before. Edge now wants Honky Tonk Man to turn around. Look at this. Going for shake, rattle, and roll. Lizzo gets out of it. Big boot doesn't connect. Oh! Planting Edge. And now puts him up onto the top rope. And now look at this. Maybe a double team maneuver here. AJ Styles helping the Honky Tonk Man pick up Edge. Edge is up. I've seen them do this before. Pile driver and a brainbuster combination. Look at this. Spins the leg around in a Pele kick out of the ring.
Move.
What a double team move, adding extra velocity to AJ Styles' Pele kick. And now Randy Orton starting to crawl over to his partner.
They're in trouble.
These two in trouble indeed. Look at this. AJ Styles is on the shoulders of the Honky Tonk Man. What tremendous balance from Styles and strength by the Honky Tonk Man. Look at this. Styles could reach up and grab the championships if he wanted to, but I don't think so. Oh my goodness, over the top. But I think Styles landed hard on that ladder. Back first onto the ladder, and now Honky Tonk Man seems upset. Yeah, the ringside doctor coming down to the aid of Styles. Styles hasn't moved. The ringside doctor attempting to help AJ Styles out of this one. AJ might be legitimately hurt, and Honky Tonk Man might have to win this one on his own. Look at this, the Honky Tonk Man is upset with himself. Feels like he shouldn't have let that happen to his partner, and now Edge distracting the Honky Tonk Man. But where's Orton? Orton the Viper sneaks under the view of the Honky Tonk Man, and now the Honky Tonk Man's surrounded. The Honky Tonk Man is in serious jeopardy. He's in serious trouble now as Edge double axe handle to the back of the head. And now these two double teaming on the Honky Tonk Man sends him into the corner, and now both men stomping into the chest of the Honky Tonk Man.
Oh, they pounding on him.
A sucker punch maneuver. Look at this. Going for the spear RKO combination. Look at this. The spear. Oh, big boot to Edge. Look at this. The Honky Tonk Man. Is he gonna hit it? Shake, rattle, and roll on Randy Orton, and a clothesline out of the ring for good measure. The Honky
what a
Tonk
move.
Man to the top rope. To the top rope. It's a somersault plancha from the top rope takes out Rated RKO. And the Honky Tonk Man.
Both of them in trouble.
The Honky Tonk Man able to fight back against the two-on-one deficit, I guess you could say. And now he's climbing up the ladder to the championships. Can he win it for his team? He's got his hands on one of them. Look at this. Oh, Orton pulling on the boot, pulling on the leg of the Honky Tonk Man. That's a spotlight. I can barely see out here by myself. Look at this. Blinding the Honky Tonk Man. And now the Honky Tonk Man hits the ground hard from the top of the ladder.
Oh, what a fall.
He hit the ground hard. And now Edge, that mother canucker with the spotlight, blinding the Honky Tonk Man. Look at this, the Honky Tonk Man rolls out. But he's in trouble. And look at this, Edge with the spotlight, taking out the Honky Tonk Man.
What a blow.
And look at this, the sick smile. The smile crossing Edge's face. And now look at this, Randy Orton. He's reaching for the champion. No way. There's no way. That's the blue lights of AJ Styles. And that's him, he's here with a poker chip to the ribs of Edge.
Oh.
Easy to say it's a 100-pound poker chip, not a $100 one. Look at this. Onto the apron. Springboard onto the ladder. And now these two battling back and forth. Look at this. These two battling on the top of the ladder. Who's going to go down first? These two still swinging. Oh, and Randy goes down. Look at this roundhouse kick.
On the ladder, that's a move.
Oh, you're not going to like where he fell, though? Oh, my goodness. Hung up on the ladder. On the ropes. Sorry. Hung up on the top strand. Look at this. Southern Strong Style. Trying to reach for the tag titles. Look at this. Edge makes it back to his feet. Pushes him over. Crossbody over the top. Takes out Edge. Now everybody's down. The Honky Tonk Man hit hard on the other side. You can see him hung up on the ropes. Everybody's down. Everybody's hurt now. Edge and Styles, the only two on their feet now. These two just staring each other down. Oh, went for a slap, uppercut. No! A knee to the back. A knee to the back. And look at this. The Luthez press and the Edge-O-Matic paired together. And now helping Edge up. Remember, the tag titles are still on the line. Look at this. Orton has Styles set up. The RKO and the spear combination. And Honky Tonk Man, he's on the other side of the ring. And Orton now barking orders. Look at this. The winning Edge in the RKO on the outside. Styles is down. Both men make it to their feet. Now Edge telling Orton that they've got to go up to the top of the ladder. The title's still on the line, hanging in the balance. Both men at the top. Look at this, both men tugging on the championships. Are they both gonna do it? And they do.
You think you know me?
They do. They win the tag team championships. And look at this, the blood streaming down the face of AJ Styles.
They gotta commend him, man. He came out and gave it everything.
Both, you gotta commend Southern Strong Style as a whole. They were, both men outgunned. Now Edge kicking that poker chip that he got hit with in the back, down and holding up the championships. Look at this. Now gloating, saying that these are their titles, and now Honky Tonk Man over there helping up Styles. And Styles is hurt. Styles went down. It's a scary situation. You always want to leave the ring the way you started. Oh my goodness! A low blow. AJ Styles just low blowed his partner.
What's going on here, bro?
Look at this. And now Styles has turned on his partner. The Honky Tonk Man, after helping him up, trying to nurse him back. Look at this. He's got Honky Tonk Man up.
He had the same energy during the match that they had won.
Look at this. Styles, he's got a Styles Clash. The Styles Clash on his partner. I guess you could say that Southern Strong Style is no more. Still, thank you all for watching. We appreciate you inviting us into your home, and have a great rest of your night.
All right, signing off.
The following content is made for mature audiences at or above the age of 13. If you are 12 and under, get turned off by blood, barbed wire, weapon usage, violence, explicit language, or just a massive whip in general, please leave a like on this video and click off this video. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the last night of action. No extra pyro, no nameplates, no nothing. We're just gonna get straight down into business. We start off with a little bit of a backstory to explain some of this match. This entire match pretty much came about because of one singular night. Unless you didn't know, on TWA episode 6, when Trey Dangerous debuted on that same night, Jon Moxley got the Golden Standard Championship stolen from him by Roman Reigns. After Roman Reigns would steal that, he would go on to the next show, TWA episode 7, which was our last television show before our recent pay-per-view. He would go on to TWA episode 7 with the Golden Standard Championship, and he would face off with Stone Cold Steve Austin, trying to explain why he stole the Golden Standard Championship. But then Trade Angels would come out, basically coming out and saying stealing is wrong, which he says in interviews after the fact that Roman Reigns should have known. And then Jon Moxley comes out and he tells both of them that neither of them deserve the championship, which would lead to Stone Cold Steve Austin telling Jon Moxley that he was going to face either Roman Reigns or Trey Dangerous at TWA Roll the Dice, which is tonight. That match will be happening later on, but before that, Trey Dangerous and Roman Reigns would have an amazing match. They would go back and forth. Those two battled all over the arena until Trey Dangerous would use a wrench to lock in a sleeper hold on Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns would not be able to stand up for the 10 count in that last man standing match, and that would be the end of that. Trey Angels would go on to roll the dice, to TWA Roll the Dice, but before that, we had a press conference with Trey Angels and Jon Moxley before tonight a couple of weeks ago. So let's get into that right now. We'll show you that footage right now.
Alright, guys, let's just get some of these questions, just rifle them off. Hey, this is Steve from Sugma Entertainment. So you're coming into your one of your biggest matches of your entire career. Are there any nerves at all? Just, is there anything that you fear in Jon Moxley? Well, yeah. I've been a wrestling fan for a long time, since I was like 9 years old or 8 years old. I've been a wrestling fan for a long time, and I've seen a lot over those years. I've seen guys get tossed into thumbtacks. I've seen guys get tossed into barbed wire. I've seen guys get tossed off of buildings. I've seen guys get thrown into cars or onto cars, and the cars literally crush under their weight. It's crazy. You should watch it. And a lot of that stuff that I've seen has come from Jon Moxley. But as everybody likes to say, as everyone likes to point out, this is a different Jon Moxley. This isn't the same Jon Moxley we've seen before in wrestling all over the indies, killing people. This is a different guy. He paints his face and he puts on this sort of insane facade to where he's this Joker. He's, the Clown Prince. But here's the thing between Jon Moxley and I have been wrestling all over the indies for a while. Jon Moxley has wrestled all over the indies for a long time as well, but the difference is I don't have to paint my face. I don't have to look any sort of way for people to know who I am. Jon Moxley has sincerely changed. I've wrestled him before he was Jon Moxley with all the face paint and all the spooky lights and scary clowns all around him. I wrestled him before that. I wrestled him when Jon Moxley was one of the best wrestlers on the indies. Was one of the best hardcore wrestlers on the independent scene. I wrestled him before that. I wrestled him before this, and now I get to wrestle him with all that face paint on again. Because technically, I have 2 wins over Jon Moxley. I'm not going to count the one at TWA on the house, because that was a tag team match, and he really wasn't even there. So, we can't really count that one, but I have definitely beaten Jon Moxley once before. In my debut match, when I first showed up here, TWA, what was it, episode 6? You guys know this stuff, TWA episode 6, right? Yeah, TWA episode 6, I beat Jon Moxley. I locked him in the deadlock, and I made him tap out. So I know Moxley's going to be looking around for that, but now I have more moves in my arsenal. I'm a smart man. I learn from my mistakes, and I've made a lot of mistakes going up and down the road. Jon Moxley, I'm not going to say he's a stepping stone, but I will beat Jon Moxley, and you can bet on that. Next question. Hey, Hey Trey, this is John from Wrestling News Monthly. So you say that coming into this match, you're most definitely going to beat Jon Moxley. Is there any repercussions if you lose against Jon Moxley? Well, no, not exactly. There aren't very many repercussions if I lose. However, I've decided to up the stakes a little bit. So
that will come later. I'm not going to spoil that right now. I want to wait until my last question here before I tell you all that. But once we get to that, trust me, it's going to be very interesting. Because I've been thinking about this for a while now. So stay tuned for that. Yeah, you. Hi, Trey. This is Stan from Stan's Wrestling Podcast. You say that you're one of the best in the world, but there's a lot of people who think that there are others that are better than you. What do you have to say about that? Honestly, it's right. They're absolutely right. There's a lot of people who are better at wrestling than me, but I have more heart than everyone in the backstage locker room. You guys have seen me work out. You guys have seen how hard I go in the gym, how hard I go in the ring, how hard I go at everything. A wise man once told me, how you do anything is how you do everything. And guess what? I do everything the exact same, and that is at 100%. When I was a little bit younger, around 15 to about 20-ish, I did not work very hard. I let a lot of opportunities pass me by, and I let a lot of things move by the wayside for me. But there's something that I learned, is that opportunity does not knock twice. So when I was given the opportunity to face off against Jon Moxley, I 1000% took that opportunity. And if Jon Moxley wants to face off against me, that's perfectly, and I mean perfectly, fine. Because tonight, or not exactly tonight, but in front of Allegiant Stadium, in front of 70,000 screaming fans, the biggest crowd that I've ever been in front of in North America. I have wrestled in Japan in front of larger audiences, but the biggest crowd I've ever had in America is going to see me beat Jon Moxley 1, 2, 3, or maybe I'll make him tap out. I don't know yet, but bank on it, because I am going to be the Golden Standard Champion at the end of the night. And if by some miracle Jon Moxley beats me, then as long as Jon Moxley's champion, I can never challenge for the Golden Standard Championship as long as he is champion. No further questions. Thank you.
Wait, no.
Please, I want to have your children, please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was a very explosive night in the Fabrizio Banquet Hall. Trey Dangerous and Jon Moxley were both at the press conference. Jon Moxley made his own press conference where he's asked us not to show that on the pay-per-view for some reason I can't exactly explain to you. But Jon Moxley would make a joke about Trey Dangerous' parents being old, which again we can't exactly show you. Trey Dangerous would fire back with punches. He would actually hit the Emerald Flosion on Jon Moxley before tonight's match could even start, and he would end up holding the Golden Standard Championship over Jon Moxley. But the question, ladies and gentlemen, is Trey Dangerous going to be able to be holding that Golden Standard Championship tonight? Who is going to win that match? We will find out next.
Well, here we go, main event time. And you gotta think that these two guys have been working extremely hard behind the scenes and even in front of them sometimes. Trey coming out in the deluxe, I guess you could say, car tonight.
Coming to the ring clean, eh?
Trey,
on them 20s,
look at the rims. Trey has a shopping cart tethered to the car. He's got weapons, he's got a stop sign, usual things you'd see in a hardcore match, a Texas deathmatch, trash cans, sledgehammers, a barbed wire 2x4, well, not a barbed wire, but a 2x4 wrapped in chain, I believe that is. But then you've got things that are a little bit unorthodox. I think I see a gigantic Lego piece. In the bottom of that, the infamous Janice from TNA, the black 2x4 with nails on it. There you see the gas, which powers
card, most of you all know. Trey Dangerous, you gotta think that he's gonna need a decent amount of luck tonight to defeat one of the best champions, the only Golden Standard champion this company has ever seen. Trey coming down to the ring with one of his favorite rappers of all time, Eminem, rapping down to the ring. Theo, what do you think about that?
Eminem, I just set the game up, man. It was a great time. So out there. No mess.
Trey's got Eminem as his soundtrack. Of course, you see Trey walking over to the referee during the press conference. The referee was trying to pull Trey off of John Moxley as they got into a big brawl, big pull-apart brawl that security had to get in front of.
That's right. No champ. Right here. Right now. Get out. Let's go. It's my time.
Trey Dangerous hyper. Trey Dangerous extremely excited. This is his biggest opportunity yet. But as I was saying, up there. He shoved the referee over, walking over and giving him a handshake as an apology. He says he's number 5 minus 4. That means number 1 if you guys know how to do math.
Oh, he's making us think today, huh?
Now, Moxley's going to make Trey Dangerous wait. That's what John Moxley likes to do. He's trying to anger Trey Dangerous prior to the match. And the lights fade. I can't see my hand in front of my face out here. The lights are all out.
Why so serious?
And here comes John Moxley. Of course, the lights on the stage are gray and are green. I apologize, as well as the lights in the arena here tonight. Of course, the spotlight shining down on John Moxley. He's the Golden Standard champion, coming down with his weapon of choice, the barbed wire baseball bat. Now hyping up the crowd.
Why so serious?
Moxley, all painted up. There you see the jacket, pointing down at Trey Dangerous. Trey, extremely stoic, trying to make sure he's not psyched out. Trey told me that when he was younger, he had a fear of clowns. Via any other fears that Trey had?
I go with everything.
Why so serious?
And Trey, of course, he's got his family in the crowd. Of course, his girlfriend and his dog watching at home. He's staring down the referee, making sure to get in between these two before this one actually starts. This one has sort of become a blood feud. Look at this crowd. 70,000 fans all on their feet.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's throw it down to Liam Benjamin for the opening ring introductions. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Introducing first, the challenger from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Trey Dangerous.
Trey Dangerous, he's hyped up. He's ready to go. Looking out at this crowd.
Oh, they're ready to see some
And
action tonight.
his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 224 pounds, he is the Golden Standard champion, the Joker, John Moxley.
John Moxley, no special poses, no jumping around. Moxley is focused, he's ready.
Gentlemen, we've already gone over the rules in the backstage locker room. Do you two have any questions?
questions here, I guess.
Time to get to that action, boss.
I'll take those death glares as a no. Just compete. We all know the rules. Pinfall, submission. It's Texas deathmatch. So try not to kill each other, but I don't know. Make it look good. All right. I've got my gloves, so if any blood happens, I've got those on me. And without further ado, let's get started.
This referee seems tired. I hope he doesn't go to sleep during the match tonight. But there it is. That's what it's all about. The referee has it in his hands. The Golden Standard Championship. The top title in our sport. The top championship in the top company. And that's what these two are feuding over. I want to give you all a number real quick. And that number is 3. This is Trey Dangerous's third match, I believe, third official match in TWA. And Trey could possibly win this title, the top championship, in his third match of all time. Think about how crazy that is. These two just staring each other down. Who's gonna swing first? Look at this. Neither man has moved so far tonight. Oh, and a straight slap on Trey Dangerous. Trey letting it sit for a little bit and a forearm. Good God. Caught Moxley across the jaw. Moxley, a chop across the chest. Trey has no effect from it. And a third time, Moxley off the rope, shoulder tackle. No reaction from Trey and a shoulder tackle of his own. Trey, a former football player at one point. Look at this. Springboard over the top, and Moxley grabbing a chair, sent it to the ribs and now to the back of Trey.
Yeah, that one hurt. Trey's reeling down there, fellas.
Trey's in a whole heap of pain and a shot to the chest. And now a rake to the eyes. And an axe handle to the back. What a shot. Look at this, and now Moxley surveying the field, looking to see what he can use. And he's got the sledgehammer.
It's going in Trey's bag of tricks.
Going in Trey's shopping cart. Wonder how many Home Depot trips that took. Those nails must have costed a lot, Trey.
You are never, ever gonna win the Golden Standard Championship. Not just tonight, as long as I'm champion, which is gonna be forever.
Moxley extremely confident. Trey blocks it with the steel chair, however. And a chair shot to the back.
You felt that one.
Trey starting to fire back, and now Moxley's the one in trouble. Moxley, a lot more experienced, especially in TWA, and especially in death matches. And Trey now eyeing up that chair and sends it into the side of the head of John Moxley.
He just set all that experience down.
Look at this, and now the referee checking on Moxley. Moxley's hurt, grabbing the side of his head. The referee making sure that Moxley's clear to compete.
He slapped the ref?
That he did.
Oh, Moxley's going on.
But it's no disqualification. And what's Trey got? Moxley begging Trey off. Never seen that from Mox before. What does Trey have, though? Trey's got Moxley's favorite weapon, the barbed wire baseball bat, and Moxley begging Trey off. Begging Trey not to hit him with the barbed wire, and he connects across the knuckles of Moxley. Moxley, I think he might be bleeding.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt.
Most likely.
Come on, finish him.
Trey, he's waiting, and look at that. Moxley bleeding from the knuckles. The referee already has the gloves on. Look at this now. Trey standing over Moxley. And now Moxley moves it out of the way and now raining down forearms on Trey. straight strikes with the forearm. Obviously not the fist due to, you know, the bleeding and all that.
There's a lot of forearms there, buddy.
Look at this, and now Moxley backs away. And the referee coming over to check on Trey. Trey's starting to make it to his feet. I mean, starting to make it up at least. And now Moxley's got handcuffs. What's Moxley got planned there besides cuffing Trey's hands? A shot to the back. Trey's down. Look at this, Moxley sitting over Trey, and he's got him handcuffed. Trey making it back up.
You got me handcuffed? Huh? You gonna hit me? Hit me, you son of a...
Oh, and Trey Dangerous letting the words fly tonight. And Moxley seems hurt by that. And now Moxley with a shot to Trey. And now Moxley raining down strikes on a handcuffed Trey. Moxley now stomping into the abdomen of Trey Dangerous. Trey's handcuffed, he can't defend himself. And now an elbow drop from Moxley. Now Moxley apprehending Trey, I guess you could say.
Trey's in a world of trouble here, man.
Look at this, Trey is in trouble.
Can't defend himself. He's been handcuffed.
He's in that sleeper hold. Trey trying to fight out. Look at this. Moxley. And a knee right to the abdomen of Trey. From Moxley. Trey still handcuffed. I don't know if the referee's going to have to get bolt cutters or maybe someone has a key hidden somewhere. But the referee now checking on Trey. Trey's hurt big time, and now Moxley's got that shopping cart Trey pulled out earlier. What's the plan here? Moxley's going to try and run him over, I believe. Trey gets out of the way and a headbutt. The shopping cart rolls out of frame. What's the plan here? Oh, and a bicycle knee. And a broken arrow. 1, 2. No, a kick out at 2. How close was that?
Getting chippy in here, buddy.
Trey connected.
Still cuffed up and finna beat him.
Trey, I think he's got a key. He does. Trey brought the handcuffs out. It only makes sense that he'd have the key. And now Trey, he unhooks himself. I guess you could say Trey made it out. Excuse me. Trey still has the key. Look at this. He's got that trash can. Look at this, a giant metal chain being spread out across the floor.
What's he about to do with this?
What's the plan? I don't know if he's going to use it as maybe a whip or a choking device thing. I'm not sure. Moxley seems upset. He was almost pinned there in a shot with the gigantic metal chain. Trey's dad had something like that as a wristband thing at one point.
I'm sure he didn't clear Trey to use it in wrestling matches. They'll talk about that when they get home.
Well, it's designed like that, not exactly the same thing. Trey's got that steel chair. Moxley trapped into the trash can and a shot. What a shot.
He's got a smart under there.
And now look at this. Trey pulls the arrow back. With the broken arrow. The super kick with the trash can over the head of Moxley. Now Trey setting up those chairs and a low blow. A low blow from Moxley.
Oh, that one hurt.
But it's all legal here. Our cameraman must have tripped or something. Or maybe stumbled. Look at this, Moxley Paradigm shift through the chairs. Here's the cover. 1, 2, and no! A kick out at 2. That was close. Look at this, and now Moxley just standing over Trey Dangerous. Now forearms to the jaw yet again. Forearms to the jaw.
Those must hurt.
Look at this. Look at this, and now shots raining down forearms.
Big shots.
Haymakers on Trey.
Ground and pound time. Come on, Trey. Get out of there, buddy. Come on, stand up for yourself.
Now Moxley, where's Moxley going? He's eyeing that chair and he's got it. What's the plan now? Listen, now Moxley attempting to choke out Trey with that chair. And here Trey can hold his breath for 30 seconds.
He's gonna need to hear it, buddy.
He sure is. It's getting the life choked out of him. If Moxley can hold him there long enough and get the pin, this one might be over. Trey could be incapacitated. Here's the cover. No, yeah. 1, 2, boot on the chest. No, Trey gets out of it. The deadlock's in. He locked in the deadlock. Moxley got out of it and now laughing gas. The laughing gas is in. Get it? Because he's the Joker. Trey, he's in trouble. Starting to fade here. No. Sends Moxley into the trash can. What an escape move. And Moxley, you gotta think the back and neck is hurting. Now, what? Oh my God! That's a barbed wire board!
These boys working on all the stuff tonight.
That board covered in barbed wire. Now Trey setting it up on the apron. Look at this. Oh, Moxley went for the shot. German suplex from Trey. He's got him up. Can't quite get him over, however. Elbow. Back elbow from Moxley. He says it's over. Lariat ducks under. Inward Island, possibly. No. The laughing gas is locked in yet again. Yet again, laughing gas. Look at this, and now Trey starting to fade. Trey down on 2 knees now. Sorry, on both knees. Trey starting to fade. The lips turning blue. Trey starting to run out of air. Trey going down. Slowly yet surely. Moxley still has it locked in and Trey's down. Trey's down. The referee, oh, Trey's starting to kind of fight back, but not really. I think he might be out. I think he is. The referee might have to step in and stop this one. Look at this. That's 1. 2 more times and Trey's out.
Come on, Trey. Come on, Trey.
That's 2.
You can fight it, man. Get up, man.
Trey might be out.
Taught you never to quit, man. Never quit.
3, no.
Yeah,
Trey
yeah,
starting
he's
to
still
fight
in there.
back. Trey starting to get some air. Look at this. Pops up and sends Moxley into the barbed wire board. Of course, the way barbed wire works, once it gets into the skin, it traps you in there. Moxley's trapped in the barbed wire. How is he going to get out?
I don't know.
Moxley's trapped. You gotta think if he's able to pull himself off, he's gonna be extremely bloody on the back and the arms. Moxley, he's trapped. He's struggling in there. The referee might have to either call this one or pull him off. Moxley's been in barbed wire before, though, and there he is. Look at that, the arm all scratched up. Imagine what his back's gotta look like. And there it is. You don't have to imagine. It's right there in front of you.
Bloodbath.
Now Trey, he's got the barbed wire 2x4. I mean, not barbed wire. The chained up 2x4. Those are chains wrapped around it. And Trey says, let's fight like men. No weaponry here. Trey puts it down. Oh, Moxley was trying to reach for it. Couldn't quite get there. Trey able to step on it, able to stop Moxley from getting there. This Trey rolls through and now he's got it. Both men staring each other down yet again. As Moxley grabs the barbed wire bat, and now these two struggling for control. Oh, both men, oh! Trey gets chop blocked, was going for the bicycle knee, but gets chop blocked by Moxley. Moxley taking out the leg. We know Trey has had bad knees in the past.
Yeah, that's why they wait.
Trey writhing in pain.
Oh, my leg. My leg.
Hey, man up.
My leg.
Trey is hurt badly. The referee checking in on him. He might be too injured, and now Moxley's got Janice. A 2x4, I apologize, a 2x4 with nails hammered into it. Something straight out of The Walking Dead, and now the referee trying to stop Moxley because Trey's hurt bad. Trey is hurt badly. Or maybe not. Trey rolling over. He's got his eyes on the camera. Trey says zip it and throw away the key. Trey telling the people at home to not snitch on him, I guess. I guess so. Moxley lifting up Trey, pushing the referee out of the way. Look at this, Trey with the knee. Look at this, the line of fire. The ripcord clothesline takes out Moxley, turns him inside out. Trey able to hit the second part of that bicycle knee and then hit the line of fire. And Moxley is down. Trey's got a table now. What's the plan for this one? Trey setting up that table. He's got it set up. What's he gonna do? I've only seen Trey use a table once, and that was to eat food.
He's professional around that table, buddy.
Trey raining down shots on Moxley. Look at this.
High flying.
He's on the top. Strong splash through the table.
Took all 230 into that sternum, huh?
Cover 1, 2. Noah kick out at 2, and Trey's frustrated.
Boy, Moxley's a true champion.
Trey is
man. He's
frustrated.
fighting through out here.
Trey arguing with the referee, but that's not going to help him. And Moxley with a shot to the ribs.
Keep your head on the swivel, son.
Trey, that's a rookie mistake and a paradigm shift. That's gotta be all. That's what I said the last time. Cover 1, 2, kick out. And the referee hesitated that time. Maybe gave Trey a little bit of extra wiggle room.
Yeah, Trey's got the heart of a champion too, man. He's not just gonna be easy.
There's Moxley with a paradigm shift. Rolls him through. A second time, that time the Death Rider. Possibly a third. Moxley looking at the camera. And he throws Trey down. What's he going for now? Moxley hit the paradigm shift and the Death Rider. What's he doing now? And now look at this. He's mocking Trey. That's what Trey usually does with the broken arrow, but I've never seen Moxley lift his leg up high enough to hit a super kick. Possibly the Emerald Flosion. Trey calls it the Emerald Island. Trey rolls through though. Might be going for one of his own. Oh, and Moxley with a rake to the eyes. A rake to the eyes from Moxley, and now tossing Trey over the. I believe our cameraman might have tripped over yet again, and now
Moxley's going wild out here.
Moxley
Beating everybody up.
shoving the referee. The referee gets up, getting ready to tell Moxley off, but I think he might have missed his window of opportunity. Yeah, Moxley's not there. He actually, looking at my monitor, he just kind of. Wait!
Oh no. We throw Trey into Paul? Oh no, man. Well, I guess I have to take over from here. Trey just went flying into his good friend Paul Stevens, man. Jeez. Paul's hurt. Trey's hurt. And Moxley's pacing. He's waiting on Trey. what's gonna happen here.
Trey, I'm telling you, you shouldn't go back in there. You hit that chair hard. Don't go back in there. No, ref, I swear, I'm good. Okay, let me in. Alright, Trey. Go ahead.
All right, the referee lets Trey go. Trey slides into the ring, and he's telling Mox to square up. All right, Mox is toying with Trey. Oh, he's playing with him, man. Oh, Mox with a shot, and Trey now peppering Mox with the body shots. Pushes him into the corner. Oh, eating that face alive. I told him that, boys. There you go. Jab, jab. Oh, man. Push him into the corner yet again. Oh. Oh, he's giving him the business of, a low blow from John. Dang, I really want some grandbabies, man. And now, he's raining down strikes as Moxley.
Oh God, my head.
Hey, Paul, you okay over there?
Yeah, it's starting to get back, and now what's Moxley got planned here? He's raining down strikes. Really hit my head hard there.
Oh, man, you gonna be okay when you call a medic?
That
was a big man that flew into you.
Hey, I'm good. Moxley's still socking Trey on the side of the head, grabbing him by those long dreads and using him to his advantage. Moxley still with straight shots. Moxley wearing Trey down. Moxley continuing to just rain down strikes. Now Moxley just...
Trey, like he's in a heap of trouble out there, man.
Moxley slowing down the pace. Maybe attempting to bore Trey to sleep. Now Moxley heads out. What's Moxley got planned now?
Trey's just waiting to see you, ain't he?
Trey's hurt, and Moxley's got a table. Moxley pulling out a second table. What's the plan now? He's got Trey on the apron. There you see the table set up. Precarious position. Moxley, he's got Trey hooked. Paradigm shift through the table. The referee must have
Trey's
pushed.
taking a beating in this one, man.
The referee must have pushed that barbed wire board underneath the ring. Cover 1, 2, and a kick out by Trey. And now Moxley is the one that's frustrated.
Come on, ref. That was 3. That was 3. You saw it. That was 3. No, it was close. Moxley was close, but it was only 2. Come on.
Moxley
Come on,
is
that
the
was
one
3.
arguing with
Come
the
on.
referee. I feel bad for this referee. Hopefully he got a little bit of an extra payday, and now Moxley, I think he's losing his pain a little bit. There you see the smile starting to fade, the black around the eyes and the white over the eyebrows starting to fade a little bit. The hair fading back to that regular brown that Moxley has instead of the green. And now you see Trey is down. He might be out. That's Samoa Joe. We saw him on TWA Roll The Dice Night 1. Of course, he has an issue with John Moxley. You see that gigantic eye patch. Moxley's the reason for that. Moxley begging Joe off. Backing up, but that's broken Matt Hardy. He had Moxley and his cronies attacked Matt Hardy backstage before his Money in the Bank contract match on TWA Episode 5. Moxley surrounded by his ghost of Christmas past and present, and now the future Sami Zayn with a blue thunder bomb in the middle of the ring. And now, look at this. Joe and Hardy ganging up on Moxley.
John's made too many enemies.
Look at this. Twist of deletion into the corner. The Muscle Buster plants Moxley down. Moxley taking finisher after finisher after finisher here. And Moxley is hurt. Moxley grasped at the back of his neck. I don't know if a fan has stumbled in here, or maybe one of John Moxley's followers has actually come out and he's helping Moxley up. That's no fan! That's Austin Aries! Austin Aries, the Punisher, is here! Look at this, Trey's back in the ring. Moxley's cornered. Oh, what a shot! The punishing blow in the Emerald Island. 1, 2, and 3.
Uh-oh, we have a new champion.
We got a new champion.
Yeah, I told you my boy had the heart of a champ.
It's crazy.
And Aries celebrating on the outside.
Count it by 10.
Trey celebrating on the inside. He's been awarded the Golden Standard Championship. What a battle. Trey having his arm raised in victory. What a victory from Trey Dangerous.
Yeah, I made a grip, I knew it was tough to grab. Get the bag, call it potato chips and stuff in duffel bags. So some puff the transportation shit, cause I will bust your ass. Up the chain, I'm off the trailer hitch, I got a bunch of
Trey
swag. Now count it by
able to
10.
come back in the
Yeah,
end.
20, 25, 30. Yeah, get
And
the
as
money.
the
Throw it
confetti
in the furnace.
falls
Yeah,
around
shit be
him.
funny. Earn it just to burn it. Swag dripping from me, yeah, I'm a
Trey, a celebration fit for a champion. What a battle this one was.
yeah. My income is all that and then some.
Trey,
Income,
holding the Golden Standard Championship in his arms. Trey's dream is to be a champion in a top company.
Went up to this chick who was so tipsy, we went to hug, ended up tripping.
Trey, thanking the people at home for showing up, and we thank you as well for inviting us in your home. Thank you for watching, and we will see you all on TWA episode 8.
She great. Now count it by 10, yeah, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, get the money, throw it